This is so beautiful. There's the moon. Alright, let me talk to you about something. I don't even know what this format is, and it's been a while, but here I am with the camera. I'm quite sick again. Every time I get sick in the past, something in me wanted to grab a camera and just start, doing this basically. I have an album coming out. This is so cool. So I'm turning 28 on January 17th. And my album is turning one day young. Am I just going to talk to you about my album while I'm on a walk? Okay, let's do this. Just look at it. I mean, come on. The sky. Oh, so beautiful. This wasn't planned. I don't have like a tripod or whatever. But anyway, here I am talking to you about my album. So, it is called Never Coming Back. It was supposed to be called Finally Letting It Out, but then literally in the last minute, Andy pointed out that, look, the first track is called Never Coming Back. The last words of the last track are, I can't go back on repeat. Looks like this album is the idea of letting go of the past and just moving forward. And I'm like, damn, I hate it, but you're right. So I decided to change the name of the album. Can you imagine? This is like a walk vlog. My hands get tired so easily. I'm not sure if I know where I'm going, generally in my life. This album, I think it's great. Some of the songs were already released. Some of them were played live for so many years. Some of them are reimagined, I was so lucky that the designer who was doing like literally everything, all the visuals for this album, he was like, yeah, okay, I actually like this name even better, so let's do this. I was like, no way. He put so much effort into this work, and obviously I was like, texting him and being like, oh, I'm pretty sure he's going to say no because, it's obvious. The last minute, he already sent me the finished artwork. And I'm like, no way, he's going to redo it. But he said yes. But anyway, it is the creative process. I'm so happy and lucky that he actually understood the whole situation and agreed to change it. Talking about the creative process, see the woods? We're going there. Is this a weird way of doing this? I suppose this is. But anyway, this is my way. Like once Tom Rosenthal said, I took a road that wasn't a road, but it was something I chose, and that's fine. Come on. This is insanely beautiful. You're probably gonna be like, hey, yo, Ericka, what the hell? Why are you talking about the release of your album while being like on some kind of random walk in the middle of nowhere? But here's what I'm gonna say. I stopped believing? I forgot how to pronounce that word. I stopped believing in thinking too much, because whenever I think too much, these things, they just never happen. This is how my brain works when I overthink stuff, because like right now I felt so spontaneous. It's just because I saw the house, the very first piece of this weird ass vlog. I just saw it and I was like, this is so cool. I should just talk about my album. Oh, look at this. What's important about this album is just that it feels like it's a big thing, because I've been dreaming about having and releasing, oh my god, and like actual album for quite a while now, for about more than a decade now. But when you're finally doing this, you're like, okay, this is not a big deal. It isn't at the same time. You know what I mean? This is like saying goodbye to not like the childhood, but the things that were maybe making me want to come back because they were nostalgic. I guess this album is just a bridge, my previous self and my present / future self. I guess this is the fastest way to describe it. There are some of the brightest songs on that album, and at the same time, not really. Some of the brightest ones. Genre-wise, it's total, complete haphazard chaos. That's how I describe it genre-wise. And that's what I like about it, because I write songs when I get inspired by things or other artists. That's how I write them, and I never really stop myself. If it's a country-like song, like Yes You Can, I'm just gonna write it. I don't care. Or like if it's John Mayer kind of bluesy pop song, I don't know how to describe it. So Much We'll Lose. I'm just gonna do this because that's how I felt at the moment. I guess this is the most precious thing in any creative process. The thing is that all the boxes, it's all such a made-up thing. This is where I was going. Here I am. Anyway, my phone's about to die. apparently, unlike me, doesn't really like the cold weather. If I can give you any advice, and you don't have to listen to me, but if I can, when you create art, when you write songs, don't think. Stop thinking. Start feeling. This impulse that you get from nobody knows where, it's so precious. Don't waste it. When you have an idea, go and do it. Because every single time I start thinking a song, it ends up being tortured out. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's terrible. And by the way, if you want to start writing songs and also you want to record them by yourself at your home in your own little studio, I'm launching a tiny course, a songwriting course plus production and logic kind of course. I'm looking for people who are not afraid to be themselves, basically. And I'm looking for people who are tired of thinking what others might think. It's time for us to create something beautiful. My course launches very, very soon, just after the release of my debut full-length album, Never Coming Back, which is on the 17th of January, so I'm so excited. I'm gonna put the pre-save link down in the description. You can check it out, you can pre-save it, and you'll get it right on the day of the release. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for being here with me. All right, bye!